there are a lot of restaurants, there are a lot of banks, but people come to you, so they have to understand why.
And we have to make the difference. The difference are the people, and therefore it's very important for us to have the right people in our bank that we can offer good services to the clients.
Today, I have the pleasure to interview Louis Linster, who is Go & Millau Chef of the Year 2024, and who took over the restaurant Léa Linster in Frisange, Luxembourg, in 2017 from his very famous mother. And I'm also welcoming Alexander Ziel, who is CEO of VP Bank. Welcome to both.
Thank you very much for having us.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for the invitation.
I really look forward to a really interesting exchange between financial professionals and a famous cook from the country. So maybe to introduce ourselves, can you tell your personal journey in a few words?
Yes. So I grew up in the restaurant, actually. I was there my whole life until I was 17. And no, 18, sorry. And at that time, I was a teenager, and I wanted to see something else than just restaurant. But after 2 years, I found that it was pretty boring. So I came back to the restaurant to help my mother, and it took 1 or 2 years for me to decide that I want to cook also. And I did not study at a culinary school. I actually learned everything by looking the other chefs, by asking a lot of questions, and by doing by myself.
Yeah, you were at the culinary school of Frisange.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alexander, can you present VP Bank in a few words too?
Yes, for sure. Thank you very much for the question. VP Bank was almost 70 years ago founded in Liechtenstein by Guido Feger. Beside our home market, we serve several international locations, one of them here in Luxembourg, with our round about 1,000 employees who are highly experienced and highly motivated. We serve clients in the area of private banking, intermediaries, and as well the fund area, where we offer our one-stop shop here in Luxembourg, quite successful over the last couple of years. And we are a private wealth manager in a mid-sized area, I would say, where we are big enough to offer a lot of services, but we are as well small enough to be agile and to serve our clients with an agile service.
Yeah, and I think in your DNA there's a lot of entrepreneurship. People can look up the full story. It was founded by entrepreneurs, and it still shows in the DNA. So the reason why I wanted to put together those two worlds is really to talk about excellence and culture. Maybe I start with you. How do you create and sustain, plate after plate, client after client, a culture of excellence?
So first of all, to do this, we are always looking to get the best products. And that's a lot of work.
Of course.
Yeah, you have to taste a lot of things and see if you cannot get something better in another country maybe, or change the...
So you challenge all the time?
Yes, we are always looking for better quality.
I'm thinking young people, you know, maybe they're out of school, they don't realize how important a small detail can be. How do you make him realize that he also has a responsibility to look for this perfection at his own level?
You have to make them understand what is the difference between like just a little detail. Why this is important, because not everybody for me it's normal because I grew up in a restaurant.
You have an eye for this.
Yeah.
You see
but
immediately.
Not all the people, even if they can cook really good, they don't see the details. And sometimes just small things that are very important.
And you
have
that
to tell them why.
Yes.
So It's only when they understand it that they can see it.
Perfect. If we go on the bank side, the same question. You know, I'm sure you have a lot of clients, very high level of expectation. How do you make sure that at every level of the company you have a culture of excellence?
Important for us is that we have all the way down in the value chain of servicing clients responsibility of a service culture. We need to take care that the service we provide is very on a high level. We need to have very experienced and well-educated relationship managers, but as well as you said before, it's not only the relationship manager, it's the whole value chain of services we need to provide on a very professional way. So we need to work very close in teams together with experts from different areas to put as well a menu together for individual clients so that they have as well a very positive view and result of the outcome of our service.
Mm-hmm. So the first lesson I got from Louis was about this questioning quality all the time and not hesitating to change. If I listen to you carefully here, it would be ownership, that everybody needs
Correct.
to own the responsibility through the whole value chain and with every client.
Correct, absolutely correct. It is needed that we have there people who are listening to the demands of the clients, who are understand the needs and are able to put all the ingredients together to make our menu, what is a service at the end of the day, as well perfect.
Yeah, and you have to tell the staff why people are coming to you. They need to understand that.
Yes. What they expect.
And so they get the responsibility to do the work right.
I think this is also a big takeaway, yes, that they understand the why.
They're not just here to work, they're here for something special.
Exactly, delivering an experience,
yes,
some
because
memories.
There are a lot of restaurants, there are a lot of banks, but people come to you, so they have to understand why.
And that's the magic in your work, I think.
And we have to make the difference.
Exactly.
We have to because as a bank as well, it's we are somehow a commodity like a restaurant as well, because you're cooking everywhere in the restaurant. We are servicing clients as other banks as well. The difference are the people, and therefore it's very important for us to have the right people in our bank that we can offer good services to the clients.
And in terms of enjoying the experience, do you see some people are better at enjoying their stay? Do you need to arrive early or take a lot of time? What would you recommend to enjoy the experience in your restaurant better?
You have to take some time, yeah. Not be in a hurry. Mm-hmm. It's better, and just enjoy it.
Almost no appointment after.
We are doing everything for you. Just enjoy.
What about you? Would you have something to recommend to cooks? I know it's a difficult question, but do you see things in your industry that could benefit them?
Yeah, the first glance it looks not so similar what we are doing, but if you compare the finance and the haute cuisine, I think it is important to use the best ingredients you can find, have the best people, so staff around you who are taking care on delivering an excellent solution to the client at the end of the day. And I think something what makes you different from others is as well very well received by the clients, because a restaurant is a restaurant, but if you have very special details on a very special things you would like to highlight, I think that is something you can remember better than other things. And that is for the haute cuisine and the finance a bit the same. So at the end of the day, it's a feeling that you are getting a very good service, very good quality with very good ingredients, where you need to take care on the details.
Yeah, I can really agree with you that it is actually very similar. We talked about looking for improvement non-stop. It's applicable. Having employees who have a strong ownership, a good communication, and the result, the why, should be the experience.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same
right.
in finance. Yes, there's regulation. Yes, everything is complicated.
Yes, but they make dreams come true, because when you have a dream, you need to go to the bank.
Yeah, and you know how much a restaurant costs and the risk, and you are enabling successes. And I always remember that the DNA, the essence of banking is entrepreneur. We can take it the way we want.
Absolutely.
Behind your founders, there are entrepreneurs maybe from the early 20th century, but it's always the same. You cannot make a bank if you don't have entrepreneurs generating profit and they wanted to protect the wealth or develop it. So very, very interesting conversation. I can only recommend to everyone to book a table, of course, in Frisange or to visit Alexander in his new role of CEO of VP Bank. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.